Billy, what do you want? Yeah. I don't care. You don't have a rematch for me? I get far too angry at people who call me on the phone. Okay, hello all you crazy people out there. My name is Dragonite, and welcome back to Pokemon HeartGold. That is a keybone in that little eye-catchy thing. Change of plans. I did not go and eat lunch. I actually just heated up the oven for a freezer pizza because what is healthy eating? So that's going to take a little while to heat the oven and to bake the pizza, so I'm just going to play more Pokemon in the time being. For the time being. Do I have Flash on anybody? I want to say I have Flash. No. Oh, you know who has Flash? The one who I don't have on my team has Flash. BRB. And this, everybody, is why I greatly prefer to have all my HMs on my party members instead of on an HM slave. Did the repel wear off and I didn't notice? Yes, it did. Man, you don't appreciate auto-repel until you're playing a game that doesn't make use of it. Let's see. I'm not gonna say that having a game without auto-repel makes the game completely unplayable. Especially in the case of Pokemon HeartGold and Soul Silver. Just having to go back into your inventory periodically to reapply them slows the game down. And, that kind of cuts the excitement. And I think in the case of Pokemon HeartGold and Soul Silver, why are there so many things that I can't get to right now? That's not necessarily a bad thing because of how relaxing this game is supposed to be, or at least I think it's supposed to be. If anybody thinks this game is supposed to be like very, very tense and intense and tense in the regular sense, I will be interested to hear how you came to that conclusion because I feel like there are a number of different ways that you can play Pokemon HeartGold and Soul Silver, more so than other Pokemon games, which is probably the reason that... Oh, cool, I actually guessed right that time. Which is probably the reason that they're still my favorite Pokemon games. Is it weird to have a favorite two games because they're two separate titles and they have two separate like product codes and stuff, but they're really the same game with slight changes here and there? I don't even know. I count HeartGold and Soul Silver as one block. If I had to choose one over the other, I would choose HeartGold over Soul Silver because, Rock Smash, because Ho-Oh looks cooler. I'm sorry, Lugia. Lugia is a wonderful Pokemon, but Ho-Oh is just so much more color and, so much more visually interesting than Lugia. And it just made a lot of people very upset by saying that. There has got to be a reason for all these Rock Smash rocks to be here. Okay, I am reteaching Rock Smash. I do have Rock Smash on somebody, right? Or I can teach Rock Smash to Lyra, rather, without losing something, I think? Please, maybe? Oh, wait, you know what I did? I have Rock Tomb. I don't want to get rid of Rock Tomb yet. Sooner or later, I'm going to find either Rock Slide or Stone Edge, and that will take the place of Rock Tomb. But for now, so that I have a Rock-type move, I'm just going to get rid of Return. I can buy another TM for Return. I don't remember if I can buy another TM for Rock Tomb. Alright, so that takes care of that. It's one step out of the way, one step of the problem out of the way. There are a lot of rocks here. One of them is going to have something that isn't a battle. Right? Hey, Blue Shard! I don't have any use for that, but if you really want a Blue Shard, I guess you can get them by smashing rocks. Yeah, I don't go out of my way to do that. Very much. At all. What are shards even used for in this game? I just know that there's that guy in Violet City who's like, shard for berry, I'll trade you a shard for a berry or something. And I don't believe they're even good berries that you would like want to use, and none of those rocks had anything good behind them. Okay, I suddenly care much less, and I'm not gonna go smash those other ones. That's nice. Game, whatever you say. Rock Tunnel. I do not know my way around Rock Tunnel, like, at all. Which, in a way, is wonderful, because it's like I get to explore a completely new area in Pokemon HeartGold and Soul Silver every time I come down here. But in another way, it's like... I get rather antsy when I'm in a place and I don't know which is the right direction and which way is the direction that will possibly lead me to hidden secrets. As some of you may know. Xenoblade. TM56 Fling if you really want to throw your hold item at somebody, which I don't, and I don't know why you would, unless you just have a bunch of Iron Balls at your disposal. Okay. Every time the message that says your repel has worn off comes up, every time the message appears, I hit the X button to open the menu automatically. It is X, right? Yeah, that's the X button. And then I have to think about why I'm in there, like every time. I don't know if anybody's noticed that. More often than not, there is a definite moment of hesitation when I open the menu after. Oh, cool. That's nice. That's next defend. There is a moment of hesitation when I open the menu after the repel has worn off. And I don't know if that's because I'm so used to it being auto-repelled, but I still have the muscle memory of doing that back before Black and White 2 happened. Oh boy. It's funny to think about. I don't know what the answer is, but that's the story that's definitely funnier to think about. I need Rock Climb, and I'm not going to be able to get Rock Climb until the very end of the game. Anything on here? No, I don't remember if there is or not. I feel like I should remember the locations of way more hidden items than I do, because this is what I chose to dedicate the memory neurons in my brain to. And, hey, did anybody read that report by, I think, Stanford University a couple months ago about how kids who play Pokemon literally have sections of their brain that light up specifically when they see Pokemon?
Hey.
Yeah. God, what am I doing with my life? I think there was... This is the main room, right? I think there was a section that I passed up earlier. I think it was down here. I don't know if I... Okay, so this is just an item ball. Which is a PowerPoint up. Okay, I've got a couple PowerPoint ups. PowerPoints up. Is it? Yeah, it would be PowerPoint ups. Even though up isn't usually a word that gets pluralized, because PowerPoints up doesn't make any sense, right? You know, I'm just gonna stop talking now and I'll see you by the exit. Alright, here we are. This should put us out by Lavender Town. Right? Yeah, this puts us out on Route 10 by Lavender Town. I fought you already, didn't I? I did. Oh, don't talk to me about allergies. No. Too real. All I did like 15 minutes ago was go downstairs to the kitchen to think about food. And that was apparently enough pollen to make my face start to feel like it was dying. This has not been a good allergy season. I haven't really... The last couple of years, it's weird. I haven't had a problem with allergies from, like, tree pollen and stuff. And I thought maybe, like, there was a chance that I had grown up and that I wasn't going to have as much of a problem with allergies as I did with when I was a kid. And 2019 rolls along, and it goes, haha, how cute of you to think that, and oh my god, these last few days. Not funny. So you're going to tell me about a Snorlax, and I think to move the Snorlax, I'm going to want a thing from the radio tower, which lets me play music. But to get the thing from the radio tower, that's another thing that I need to fix the problem at the power plant for, because the radio tower is not operational right now. Like, the next time they update reality, can they please think about patching the bug that's like the autoimmune response to tree pollen when hay fever season rolls around? I wanted to get you out of the leadoff. Who's next? I don't really care. Everybody else, all the relevant members of my party are now level 46. I'm gonna actually put Gengar in the back of the party, just in case I get into a double battle. Hercules, you're up next. So, Alakazam is gonna be the next one who goes to level 50. Did I already check these spots? Okay. Oh, come on! Right. There's a lot of grass on this route. Whatever this route is numbered. I forget what number this route is. And it's... At the same time, it feels like there's a lot to explore, not at all, because you can really just cut across the grass and go from a straight line from one end to the other. There are a couple trainers if you want to get through without... There's no cheating with Pokemon. Yes, there is. It's called Pokégen, and I participate in it. This isn't so much of a problem now, but back in the days of like Gen 5, especially Black and White 1, because Black and White 2 changed a few things when it came to leveling your Pokemon and doing effort values and stuff. if you wanted to get to level 100, and if you wanted to, like, breed or EV train your Pokemon, it was awful in terms of the amount of time that you had to spend, and I legitimately feel much, much worse about the amount of the hundreds and possibly thousands of hours that I spent in Gen 5 training up my Pokemon from level 1 and breeding them and everything for use in competitive battles than I do about just hacking a couple Pokemon in Pokegen. I guess Hex is what it would be now because that's the 3DS version. That is a Crobat. I think I've told the story before. I don't remember if I have or not. But those are hundreds and thousands of hours that of my life that I'm not getting back, that I could have spent doing things like going outside and getting hay fever and talking to friends and, well, theoretically having friends at least. That I instead decided to invest into a video game that I played for a couple of years competitively and stopped doing around the time when Sun and Moon came out because there is a lot of Pokemon, and I can theoretically invest even more time into learning the new meta, even if I wasn't having to spend as much time as I used to training, and keeping on top of what strategies people are using in VGC and the Smogon tiers and stuff, and I can't do that with my life. I have to do other things with my life. I don't get out very much as it is, and I could very easily get out even less than I already do. But, why did I do that? I wasn't paying attention. I assumed that was a Gengar that I have instead of a Cassiopeia, and that is the spot on the screen reserved for, well, I guess if I do it again, it'll kill you. That is the spot on the screen where Gengar would have Shadow Ball. Oops. That is what I get for talking about, lamenting a couple teenage years wasted. Alright, Xatu. Some individuals would probably be telling me that I could have, like, studied for the SATs or stuff. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that I wouldn't have done that anyway. But in terms of doing things that, like, a kid would do, like going outside, theoretically, I could have done that instead of training Pokemon. Anyway, those days are long behind me. There's not much I can do about that. I have reached the Snorlax. Is there anything else on the top part of this route, the northern part of this route that I missed, that I walked past? I don't think so. There's a couple of these. As I was saying, it feels very open and very, very full and very empty at the same time, I guess would be a good way to put it. That is a TM86 Grass Knot, which I don't believe anybody on my team can learn. Can Gengar learn Grass Knot? There's a chance Gengar can learn Grass Knot. 86. Which number is that? I have 87, 88, 89, and 91 all in a nice, neat row. Flash Cannon. I'm pretty sure I tried teaching people Flash Cannon and nobody could do it, so I won't bother with that again. Cassiopeia can learn Grass Knot. Okay, Gengar cannot, but Cassiopeia can. That's alright. I have something that can take care of the very specific case of Quagsire. Disable. I'm not gonna ever use Disable again. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna use Calm Mind or Reflect again. Calm Minds came in useful in the Elite Four, but I think as I would prefer to use coverage moves over setup moves, at least in game. Oh, that's right. And if you'll excuse me for 2 seconds, I'm going to go and check to see if the oven is finished being preheated. I didn't hear the ding go off, but I also have been talking to myself for 20 minutes, and I could have just very well not heard it. Yeah, BRB. I am capable of preheating an oven and putting a frozen pizza in it for the purpose of cooking it to eat later. Being a functional adult is wonderful. My god. Alright. I said I was gonna put on a rappel the last time this happened, didn't I? Okay. See, these are the kinds of skills that I could have developed instead of spending hundreds and thousands of hours training Pokemon. Alright. That's not entirely fair. I know how to cook some things. I can at least follow a recipe. If not, cook things just, like, from my head. But it's gonna be a long walk back to any Pokemon Center, isn't it? But, most of the time I just choose not to because of laziness and, well, that's a separate issue. Alright, so where do I go next? I'm gonna look at the town map. I have covered this little blob of Kanto. I would like to do as much as I can before I actually make progress and go do the power plant stuff. And I believe that will require that I go down to, Fuchsia City, south through Route 19, Route 20, Cinnabar Island, 21, Pallet Town, Route 1, Viridian City, Route 2, Viridian Forest, Pewter City, and then I can loop back. And that will be all the ground covered. I can do the bit with the power plant. I can do the bit with Snorlax. And then I can go and take on the gyms. With that said, I don't remember if there's a roadblock on Route 19 or not. The description here says a coastal road littered with rocks due to Cinnabar Island's volcano eruption. And I don't remember if this is the game where there are people trying to clear away rubble until I pass a certain point in the story, which I would have to assume would be the power plants. I'm gonna go poke my head down here. And if I can continue, I'm gonna continue, and if I can't continue, I'm gonna just go do the power plant stuff, or at least begin with the power plant stuff. Tiffany! Please have a battle. Alright, that's the second wrong number call I've gotten in like 2 videos, thanks. Fuchsia City. Alright, here we are, Fuchsia City. You, sir, just walked right in front of me. Koga's daughter succeeded him as the gym leader after he joined the Elite Four. That would be Janine. Let's see. Are there gonna be guys doing work down here? It's closed indefinitely due to the Cinnabar Volcano's eruption. Alright, well... This is a Pokemon game, of course they're safe. You guys are gonna be off doing something. I guess so. Well, that's not an option until I can wake Snorlax. These rocks are rubble from a volcano. Do I get shards of obsidian or something like that from... Never mind. I'm sure that just like everywhere else, I'm not gonna find anything of interest behind these rocks. Oh, okay, that's a revive. Well, that's acceptable. Alright, yeah, power plant. It's time to go do the power plant stuff. I will see you back at the top side of the map, because I am on the complete opposite side of Kanto. Not quite. I'm like halfway to the opposite side of Kanto. I'm sure it would have been by far faster for me to just go to the Pokemon Center, take Pidgey out of my PC, fly to Cerulean City, put Pidgey back in my PC, and run on down here. Then I'm sure it would have been faster to do that than it would have been to just run the whole way here, which is what I did. But I just did the running anyway, because apparently going into my PC is just that boring. Magneton, yes, I have a Magneton. It's electric, it carries charge. That's not a dig- Oh, wait, you want a Doug Trio for a Magneton. Okay, well, I don't see why I have to be so picky. Okay. These are computer equipment, and none of them are turning on. Probably because the power is out. Sir! You're ready to blast something! You dare steal a part from the generator. I spent so much time fixing it. If I catch him, he's going to see what I can do with my charge beam. Alright. That's cheery. He's been both sad and at times furious. Sometimes he would burst out laughing out of desperation. We've had to go through so much. Okay, so random manic laughing. This is now a horror game. The magnet train consumes a lot of electricity, I'm sure. 340 miles per hour. Alright, whatever. It has been abandoned in the past. Yes, you got it back up and running. Okay. It was a lot messier in red, blue, yellow, green, and Japanese blue, if I recall, than it is now. You got word from Cerulean, and I guess by extension Fire Red and Leaf Green. It appears that a shady character has been loitering around. Could I ask for your cooperation? The shady character was hanging around in the Cerulean gym. Okay. So that tells me where I have to go. There's this random bookshelf full of Pokemon magazines in a power plant. Alright. Setting and all. What's this sign say? Use electricity wisely for a bright and pleasant life. Kanto Power Plant. Alright. Cerulean City. Boy, I wish I had teleporting powers like that in real life. Let's see. The guard said someone was hanging around the gym. Bump. Ooh, I so sorry. You not hurt, okay? I'm very busy. No time for a talk with you. Not good for me if seen by somebody. And once again, I am suddenly doing Easter Island for the, like... I don't even want to call this an accent here, because this is not even an accent. Oh no, you've seen me already. I make big mistake. Hey you, forget you see me, okay? You seen, heard, know nothing, okay? Bye. Bye-bye, a go-go. Until that last line, I was almost thinking of, like, Fezzik from Phoenix Pride.
Hey.
Except he didn't even talk like that. He just had a really deep voice because he was, like, actually a giant in real life or something, and, that has a way of happening. I need to search you out, don't I? This is the lifeguard stand. With nobody there. Do I need to chase you down? Because you hit the machine part in the gym, that much I remember. But it wasn't in the spot that I thought it was, so maybe I have to actually squeeze that information out of you before I go and pick it up. Let's see. You're on Nugget Bridge, right? Alright, sir, I get that you don't have that much of a love life either, but that was a little rude. Oh no, hiding I was, but you did find me in no time. Me only one from another country. Yet, no big business, okay? Think I did is stop the energy. Be big panic and unlucky for here people. Secret it is my mission, so I tell you why not. But, if I win, you do verse me. A man I be, and mine secret. To you tell, you understand. Battle begin we do. Now you're not even trying, okay. You ever seen, like, one of those, like, chat bots or advertising bots that show up on, like, forums and stuff and just spam their wares or whatever? And I don't even know if they were just written by somebody who doesn't have an understanding of the English language or if they're just drawing random words hoping to pick out something that actually makes sense, and they never make sense. That's almost what that guy was reminding me of. That is a Golbat, so it's lucky that I used a Psychic type move because I was not paying attention to any of the buttons that I was pressing. I could have used the, I don't know, one of the X items or something and I wouldn't have even noticed. Yeah! No, I believe I can't. Strong, be very, I can get that before, okay. Yes, the text advances on its own in battle. Okay, tell you mine secret will I. Machine part steal by me. Hide it I did in gym of the Cerulean. Near inflatable tube put I did. Look for gym at. But you forget me not. Beat you for sure will Team Rocket. Come from Johto will they. Mine allies, yes. Will revenge they are. I am so glad nobody else is home when I'm doing this. You say what? Team Rocket bye-bye a go-go? Broken up, it says you? Oh no. Should I do what now? On from me. Okay. I my country go home. Make Team Rocket I will. Goodbye. So long. And he's gonna run off to Unova, which is a little bit weird because nobody in Unova talks with an accent like that. Alright, well, I guess the Great Melting Pot is New York. And the United States in general, but especially New York. And I did not read a word of that, but I did not get anything about a battle, so I assume it wasn't important. Anyway, by big inflatable tube in Gym of Cerulean, or whatever it was, exactly. Yeah, let's go check that. I'm pretty sure it was the one that I tried talking to when I came in here and mindlessly wandered around earlier. Except I don't know that for sure. I might have to go poke around a little more. Okay, there it is. Stupid picked up the black item that was by the pool. It's apart from the machine, and it feels really weird to be talking like normal after doing the Team Rocket grunt. Okay. Back to the power plant. Okay, hello all you crazy people out there. My name is Dragonite, and welcome back to another episode of There and Back Again. This isn't even the beginning of a video. I don't know why I decided to introduce it like that. Sir! I have your thing. Your beloved generator. It looks like it's made out of Legos. Anyway, it's running. It's running. Waha! Thanks. Go ahead and take this TM as a reward. And that is going to be Charge Beam. Because you were making the joke about Charge Beam earlier. Which is how I knew that. I didn't actually remember what you gave me off the top of my head. So that's Charge Beam. It will shoot beams, and it can also sometimes raise special attack. I used to really like the move Charge Beam, and then I realized that I couldn't use it reliably and have it raise my special attack reliably when I wanted it to. I think it has a 70% chance, which is a higher odds of a secondary effect kicking in than most moves do, but I still don't want to count on that happening when I need it to. And on average, after a couple of uses, it's going to have a higher power than Discharge after it raises my special attack a couple times, and I could give that to Electabuzz, but I would rather play it safe. Discharge has a chance of paralyzing anyway, so that's that. Anyway, I'm going to end this off. I am also going to go eat lunch because the pizza awaits. Let's see, is there anything else I want to do before finishing it off? I don't think so. We are here on Route 9. A lot of Kanto has just opened up to us now that we've got the power plant up and running again. But that's going to wait. My name is Dragonite. This is the rappel wearing off. This has been Pokemon HeartGold. I will return after having eaten food, I hope. I will see you all later.